York, the city founded by the Romans in 71 AD, a major war trading centre and the backdrop for many political events throughout England's existence, but more importantly, the home of York City Football Club. Playing their home games at Bootham Crescent, a mighty 8,256 capacity stadium, they reached success by winning the FA Trophy in 2012. Following this, they found themselves in the dizzy heights of the League Two playoffs and lost by a small one-goal margin to Fleetwood in the semi-final. Recently though, the club have been relegated to the 6th tier, the lowest in the team's history. And with fans unhappy and morale of the players low, there's only one man that can save them. Yes guys, and welcome to my York City career. So this is the first episode and introduction to the career mode. I wanted to welcome you guys on this journey. Hopefully we'll be winning the Champions League, I'm sure, in a couple of years. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I hope you like the intro, by the way. Yeah, so in this episode, just going to be introducing you to everything. I'm free transfer. I want you to subscribe so you can see the rest of the videos. Yeah, so in this episode it's going to be split up into multiple parts. So we'll go through the manager, who's managing this save, the finances, the facilities of the club, the team, the transfers that we do. We'll be doing the first live game and the first league game. We'll go through the friendlies, everything like that. So it's probably going to be quite a long episode. Hopefully you watch till the end, and yeah, subscribe for more and to see the rest of the series. I'll be doing experiments, everything like that, all Football Manager, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. Yeah, so let's go. So the manager, this is free transfer. So he's a 25-year-old ex-pro who retired young because of a really bad injury. So he broke his leg, but he still wanted to be in football. So at the age of 25 he got his first coaching badge, and now because of his name in football has managed to get the job at York City. So as we choose York here, so obviously he was a footballer at regional level, only 25 years old, playing at Leicester, the team he was born, has a National C licence. So what do we want to make him here? So he's more of a tactical manager. His coaching is not very good. He's going to find it hard in his first job, and his only job, hopefully, anyway. Yeah, so ex-footballer, and now in his first job at York City. So we've looked at the manager, guys, and now we've completed the first transfer window. So yeah, we're just going to walk through everything that I've done, everything about the club. So what we'll do first is go to the squad. Let's look at the team report. This is a new feature, so might as well use it. So as you can see, the strengths are massive. We've got, in this league, our team is one of the best in the best in the league. So this first season we should be going up really. If you want to read those you can, but I just find them boring, to be honest. Weaknesses though, we are spending £400 above the wage budget. I'm trying to get some of the older players that help the club, but obviously with the dynamics, some of the worser players who are older are top influencers, so it's always hard to get them out the club. So if we'll look at the finances now. So the finances are looking okay, over 100,000. We've a couple friendlies and friendly cups to increase the revenue. We're about 80k at the start of the transfer window. But yeah, if we look at the club, 1.5 star reputation, finances insecure. We definitely need to get promoted in this first season, or the finances will be going down, because we are spending around 20,000 on wage budget, which is quite a lot for a club in this division. So yeah, the Bootham Crescent ground, almost 9,000 capacity on FM. Poor stadium conditions, but that's every ground in this division. general. So media prediction is first, and we're well ahead in the media prediction. So another reason why we should really be winning the league this first season. So if we go into transfers, as like before I even before the transfer window started, I really didn't have to make that many transfers. Our team was already set for the season, so I've just brought in a couple youngsters on frees. I'm trying to get more people out by the end of the transfer window, but it's looking very unlikely because they're top influencers and they don't want to disrupt the team. So first transfer, we brought in Brandon Griffiths. He's got 11 finishing, 14 acceleration, 12 pace. So a good striker for this level, 2.5 star ability and 5 star potential. Got good off the ball, good composure. So for this level as a youngster, he should be able to develop and hopefully help us get promoted. We were lacking a bit up front for a backup, so yeah. Kofi Boateng, a 2-star current ability with 5-star potential, and for £170 per week, I thought this was a great deal. He's recently released from Norwich. He's got good physicals, but okay technicals, okay mentals. Hopefully, if he develops as well, he can be a good player for our team. Going back to Griffiths, in the friendlies that we did play, we'll go on to them. He did get a 7.10 match rating with 5 goals in 8 appearances, and with the teams we're playing, it's quite good. I'll show you in a minute. The next player that we brought was Jack Finch. So this centre mid, 2-star, 3-star potential. Our assistant doesn't really rate him, but if you look at his stats, he's got 10s, 11s, 13s, 17 determination in all the parts of the game that he needs. So we'll be looking to play him as a backup and maybe start if he does push on and start playing well. He's only on £500 a week, but I really rate this guy. Recently released from Coventry. So yeah, we have brought in a loan, Connor Thompson. Good physicals. He's just a really good player at this level. Should be playing in the league above, but because of his stature, he obviously wanted to come here. Yeah, he's on loan from Blackburn. We were lacking in the right midfield area, so yeah, that's good to get him in. So if we look at the finances now, I've already done this. So in the under 23s, you can see Kofi Boateng and the other two are in the main squad. So in the under 23s, we've got Ryan Edmondson. So if you look at him, he's got good stats all around. For a 16-year-old, to have 1.5 star and 5-star potential is really good. So so yeah, hopefully we get to develop him. Might play him in a couple games this season if things are going well. In the under 18s, there's this is because players were playing for match fitness. That's why they're in here. Yeah, and now we'll go on to the friendlies that we did play. So we started off with obviously the under 23s, do that every time, and then we created the cup. It was Blackburn, Middlesbrough maybe, and Celtic, and we did manage to actually beat Blackburn in the first game. Just played a squad. I didn't really know who to play at the first game, so yeah. Also we got through, so that was quite surprising actually. Both games were on telly, so bringing in even more revenue. We did only lose 2-1 to Celtic, and they did play quite a strong team, so I was quite happy with that game. Then we played Stratford. That was an easy 3-0 win. And then Hamilton, I was surprised at this as well, 3-2. Griffiths getting 2 goals against Hamilton. They have players worth, if you look at them here, they have players worth 800k, 2 mil. They have some really good players, so to beat them was quite good. And then we lost 2-1 to Coventry. Brandon Griffiths getting another goal, so that's why I'm thinking of starting him in this first game. And then 2-0 to Leeds. It wasn't the greatest game, but we did get a good attendance, almost 5,000. So yeah, I forgot to look at the attendances. For the Celtic game, we got sold out attendance, so that is always good for the finances. And then we did lose against Bedford, it wasn't great, but yeah, I wasn't really happy with that, but because they are a lower league team. But anyway, as we go into the game today, we're playing Telford. I did just look at their predicted 10th, so it's not going to be an easy game. But if we look at the squad here, to tactics, so this is the team that we're going to be playing for the first game. So Simpson in goal, Law, Parslow, Rowe, Newton at the back, Thompson, Wharton. I don't really like Wharton in the friendlies, but we'll stick with him. And we have got our main player, Aidan Connolly. We'll look at his stats here. He's really good for this level. 3.5 star, probably our best player. Over 100,000 worth. Only 21 years old. He came from Wraith on a free in the previous year. Hopefully, when he's back, he will be one of our better players. Yeah, but we're going to have to go with Ferguson in this first game as he is injured at the start of the year. John Parkin up front, just big target man. 35 now, so he will have to be replaced next year, but all those mentals, really good. 12 finishing, first touch. It's only the physicals that lets him down because of his age, but he has got 16 strength still, but all of those stats are really good for this level. And then we're going to go with Brandon Griffiths up top with him in this next game. One player that I was concerned about in the under-23s, yeah, it's this Cam Gio. He's on 1k a week and he's okay, but he is injured for 3 to 4 months. I was trying to get him on a mutual termination, but he wasn't having any of it because of his injury. He can't earn any more money. But yeah, I'm trying to get him out the club, but no team wants to buy him with the injury that he's got. So hopefully we can get him off the wage bill soon. But yeah, so if we look at dynamics, the match cohesion, it's not very good. I have no idea how to fix that. Hopefully through the season, getting good results, that will help that. But the dressing room atmosphere is good and the manager support is good. One thing that I did find was a bit strange is Sam Newton, our captain. When you go and buy a new player, you ask the captain to introduce him to the squad, and he said no. I've never had that before. Tell me if you've had that before. But he just said he wouldn't do it, and so I was a bit shocked by that. Maybe we need a new captain. Anyway, if you look at the hierarchy, you can see the influential players: Sam Newton, the captain; John Parkin, Parslow, the centre back. So the older players there, but Newton is only 28, so yeah. And as a manager, with the stats that I have, it's not great. I found it a bit more difficult to talk to the players. They don't have the respect for me. Hopefully I earn that over the coming years. So yeah, that's the squad overall. We are looking to get rid of some players, as I've said before, because we have got a very big squad. Yeah, so we'll just go into this first game. Team selection, we've already showed you the team. So you're just going for a 4-4-2 with control and fluid and retain possession and look for that overlap. So in this division, we're looking to dominate almost every game. Well, hopefully every game with this team. So yeah, let's just get straight into the game. Teams are warming up. So in this game, I hope for a comfortable win. It's always nice to get a win in your first game. So here's their team. What does this sign mean? Oh, making debut. So everyone's making a debut apparently. Right. Who is this guy? He's got a face, so I mean, it's not great. On loan from Burton. Let's look at their striker. No, not very good. We should have a comfortable win here if everything goes to plan. It is on 3D. I want it on 2D. I don't really like 3D. We are favourites, so give the fans a performance to cheer for. It's alright. Hand over to the assistant. The rest. We'll go kick off here, but I want it on. And between on full, not director, 2D classic, my favourite. Don't want replays on. And play. So hopefully we get off to a good start here. Want it not that fast about this. So minutes into the game, no chances yet, as you'd expect. So here's first chance corner. Griffiths, that's unlucky. Hopefully he gets off to a good start as he did in the friendlies. Law's taking the. It's a bit too fast for me. Oh, we're on extended. That's why. That is why. Yeah, just make it a bit slower. So it's easier to follow. Another chance here. Thompson, Law. And that's our first goal, Ferguson. The left midfielder who's in for Connolly makes it 1-0. It is a bit fast when we during highlights. So if we make that a bit slower, hopefully it's easier to follow. So yeah, a good start, 1-0. Telford not looking too scary on the attack. Ferguson again to Parkin, and that makes it 2-0. Assist by Ferguson. He's actually playing really well in this first game. John Parkin, the big target man, makes it 2-0. Up to third position already. So yeah, condition of the players is not great because we are in the lower league, so it's harder to get match fitness. But yeah, hopefully during the season that will improve a lot. They are on the attack here though, and I'd like Newton to get it out. Maybe a bit further, but we can counter here. We do have Parkin and Griffiths up top. Griffiths can beat him for pace if he wants to. Plays it back to Parkin. Oh, he's not fast enough. He's like 5 pace. They've switched it here. They've got men in the box, but Simpson makes a good save out for a corner. The pointless corner highlight here, or is it going to be? Hopefully it is. Maybe a little bit faster. I can't get the balance right. Oh, I thought that was going to be a counter here. So we have had 1 shot on target, but scored 2. So that's, I don't know how that works, but yeah, I don't mind as long as we win. Up to Griffiths here. Heslop in the middle. It's ricocheted off a couple players. Griffiths trying to make something happen. That's a good ball out to Ferguson. We know we can whip him in to Parkin. Griffiths back to Thompson. Oh, it's hit the post. That was a great ball from Griffiths. Oh, it's half time. So ending. Oh, it's an own goal from Sutton. That's why. So ending the half on a highlight there. We're playing really well. I'm really happy with that. See, good reaction from the boys. Simpson 7.0 match rating. That's good. Griffiths isn't playing the best, but hopefully he gets into the game in the second half. Might need to bring Parkin off as he's not got the best fitness for his age. But yeah, hopefully he's one of the top people in the bookies to get top goal scorer. So hopefully he lives up to that. In the middle again, that's another corner. Law's got space here, so if he can switch the ball out. Oh, he's decided to play it in the middle, and now they've got the ball and can counter. But Rowe sweeps up, and Simpson plays a good ball out to Thompson. To Parkin, hold the ball up. That's a good ball. Oh, he's intercepted it. What I found in this FM is there are a lot of the ball goes between each team in each highlight, but Griffiths is through here. That's a good touch, and he makes it 3-0. Assist by Ferguson again. He's having a great game, but I'm delighted Griffiths has got his debut goal. So that will be good for the confidence. Up to a 7.3 now. 55th minute, looking great. Telford not doing very well. They have had a couple shots, but yeah. Even possession. Well, we've had the best of it, but it's not too one-sided. But we have made our chances count. So Parkin is lacking a bit of fitness, so we'll bring him off here. We can rest a couple legs. Wharton's not having the best game, and we haven't got a centre mid on the bench, so that's not that great, really, if you think about it. But yeah, so we'll just confirm that. I think I should have looked at who I was putting on the subs bench. I'll definitely do that next time. So we'll just see it out here, 80th minute. I just want to get a couple of players on, really, just to give them some match time, even in this early part of the season, because we are dominating this game. I like to keep a clean sheet though. Get out to him. He's through. He should really be finishing that. We've got let off there, but we are winning 3-0, so it doesn't really matter that much. So we have brought on Ranky here. Hopefully he can. That's a bit dodgy pass by there. A lot of their players are on bookings. They are through here though, and they've made it 3-1. So that I did want the clean sheet, but on the first day of the season, I'll take any win really. Law was looking complacent there. He's not having the best game. One of our strengths this season will be our fullbacks. They are quite good. We've got depth and strength there. So looking for that overlap. Hopefully that will work for us. Especially with Connolly back down the wings. We should be looking dangerous for the rest of the season. So that should be it, guys, really. 3 minutes in. Kick the ball out. Whistle blown. No. Yep, there we go. So a great result there. Go to the dressing room. Played very well. Don't get complacent. Seems confusing. Well, it is true though, really, isn't it? Hand over the assistant. Most of the players reacted well. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this first episode. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Comment anything that you want to see from the series. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and see ya.